What it do, tribe? What it do, divine? Yeah, man. Getting ready to head out. I made it home from that breakdown yesterday about 5:30 p.m. Came in here, man. It was freezing. I had to wait for it to heat up, and I went to bed, and I ordered pizza last night. So now I got to get up and do this all over again. So yeah. So getting ready to head out here. It's snowing. Look at all these kids out here. Snow sled. I gotta clean my driveway. There's snow off the driveway. So I gotta go out there and watch the kids snow sled and all those other good things. So let me bundle up, get it right, get it tight. Them hot boys on the street at night. Man, y'all remember that back in the day? The BG, Juvenile. I had that on my short with that jam pony. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that was the jam back in the days. Mm-hmm. You know, I gotta put on these snow boots. I left my slides on my truck, man. I gotta get some more slides. But hopefully my car will be here next week, and I'll be good to go. Let me make sure I unmuted this. Yeah. I left my Scully. I put all three on my truck, man. I don't know why I did that. I left them on the truck. So let's go out here and shovel this snow, man. You know what I mean? Man, I gotta clean my garage up. My phone falling. Man, ain't that something? Cold out there, boy. So I gotta get to work and shovel this snow. Got the kids out there snow sled. They brought a van today, a van load of kids, snow sledding. That's cool. Go ahead and knock this out. I gotta hit the road. So, let me get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yes, sir. That's how I do. That was pretty quick, huh? Now I gotta go get some sand. Put some sand down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how I do it. Knock that out really, really quick. Yeah, I don't too much. Like I'm moving into not too much of like comment on what people posting and stuff. I mean like saying in the comments, not focusing on that, but check this out. This is where I live across. This is my building over here. Man, that look fun. I can't wait to do that. But I can't stay and watch people snow sledding. I gotta go to work. Yeah, I live up in Massachusetts. It's got snow yesterday. Gotta go jump on this truck and head out. Did my driveway, boom, boom, boom. My neighbor, let me make sure she okay. That's why I made that pathway for my neighbor. She's single parent, so she can get to her truck. Yeah, she good. She said, I got salt and stuff. I don't think she like the sand stuff. A lot of snow yesterday, a lot of snow. I just did all of this. Boom. Now I'm back. I can go in here, get myself prepared for today. I got a long day of work today, man. I got a long week. Got to jump on this truck. What is that, Kevin? What up, Kevin? He said, what is that? What is this? Oh, what is this? Check out my shorts and in my videos. I speak about, Kevin said, what the heck is this? It's me, bro. You can't see me? You see me? I can see you. Yeah, you right here on my screen. I'm for real. No, I'm just playing though, but yeah. So my channel is about, creating new financial markets in communities with other individuals. They want to help create new financial markets in their local community to help their local community move forward into the future and take some of the stuff back from the corporate companies. And then just my life, about my central process, about the Most High God, divine mother and divine father. You know how they moving in my life in reality, not in no damn fairy tale world. I don't do the fairy tale. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you 1,000 stories. I'm gonna show you how it's moving. Like boom, that's why I do that. You know what I'm saying? Oneness. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Ascension process. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. My battery going dead. Take this off. Go in here and get down to business with you. Close my garage. Make sure I lock it so I don't have no problems when I'm gone. I gotta hit the road. I only got a little bit of time to be here, so I don't have a lot of time to answer questions. I'm just gonna go over some of the things what I always talk about on here. Just do what I normally do, and that stay true. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about truth and righteousness for the greater. I'm about truth and righteousness for the greater good of all humanity, all creations. You know what I'm saying? So some of us been awakened by God, the Most High. At this particular time, we didn't even know like who we was. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know. And then when he started working with you, heck yeah, you're gonna be skeptical. It's gonna be looking different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, close that. Let me go up to my office. Hot up here, man. I need to put my phone on the charger. Let me get my charger. That's my picture of the Most High God sent me in my physical. That's a painting. Actually, it's a painting. He sent me that. He's like, didn't I tell you who you was? Oh, yeah? He proved that. And I ran into this. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just fixing up my office right now. Plug this in. Boom, boom, boom. Just closer. Yeah, if you watch my old videos, you can see how I grew in this space right here. You know what I mean? So I have this over there. Wait a minute. I got it like so. I'm holding workshops speaking about this kind of stuff. So that's the 369 Galactic Angelic Empire Federation. So this is what I'm creating with other individuals. So that's why I come here on this space. I come here on this space to network with people. You know what I'm saying? The Most High was like, hey, I need you to start talking. You know enough. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. That's why I'm here. And you just see how the hard work I just put in like that quick. You know, got my driveway together because I don't need no problems like, you know, later on down the road. When I put that picture up, I'll focus on that then. But yeah, so, you know, that's what I do. I put in hard work. You know what I mean? Like, it's not to show nobody to, you know what I mean, to prove anything to no one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just come on here and be myself. But this is a networking tool. We need to network in reality, not in no fairy tale world where people telling you a bunch of fairy tale stories, clown around, and you know what I'm saying, do all these other things to jump through hula hoops, and then you never progress in your reality. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here to do is like network with people, and we're gonna do that. You're gonna be seeing this happening. If I stay with this channel for 2 years doing this same thing, what you think gonna happen? Huh? Somebody gonna be networking with me. Then everybody else gonna want to jump in and pile in. Okay, it's fine, but you won't be on the same, you know what I'm saying, level as everybody else. You know, so it's like the earlier the better it is to network with like with me in the 369 Galactic Angelic Empire Federation. You know what I mean? So let's get to work, guys, gals. You know what I'm saying? Like how we got to take our stuff back from the corporates. You know what I mean? But if you want to go out there, if you want to be one of those type of people that want to vote, think about this. When you voting, you giving away more and more of your rights and your way of being to somebody that they don't even know you. But you're gonna vote for them from projections that they project onto you, making you and saying where they're saying the things that you want to hear and telling you that they're gonna do this and that and all these promises. Like you know what I'm saying, it got us focusing on that, and then we fall asleep on individuals in our community that can actually work with us and grow businesses and companies. You know what I mean? Like we don't need a corporate Walmart company to be a prominent source of food for us in our own damn community. Think about that. So when you voting to give them more rights to take away more of your own financial market in your own community. And then it's you know what I mean? Like and so be careful like when you voting, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like yeah, each vote counts. Hell, they gonna rig the numbers and do what they want to do with it anyway. We all know that. And then they're gonna tell us stuff we want to hear, and they do that all the time. And then we still complain about the same thing. So we steady spin around in the same cycles. And we gotta break those cycles, man, of that taking in that understanding, understanding, overstanding of voting and this politician, this, that, and the other. And then they only looking out for people that can line their pockets, bro. Homie, home girl, homeboy, you know what I'm saying? So like, what the heck is this? This right here is not, you know what I mean, like for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. So I don't come on here to be no content creator. What's that? Huh? Content creator. I don't even know what that means. I come here to network with people. So um, we can create new financial markets in our own local communities and govern our own stuff, man. You know what I mean? If we govern our own finances, there you go. Everything else will fall into place. But people just can't be being greedy. But like we've been worked on enough. Everybody told the Holy Spirit, the Buddha spirit, the Yeshua spirit, the devil fucking spirit too, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, yo, we just gotta balance the both. Which way you want to go? You know what I'm saying? If you want to align yourself with the devil type energy, go ahead, cool. You know what I'm saying? Other people they want to align themselves, you know what I'm saying, with the heavenly God like type energy. You know what I'm saying? And like when you come around, yeah, we could be around you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no problem, but respect us when we around you. We don't want to like not be around sinners. Like, hell, shit, our whole family sinners. I mean, you just not gonna be around your whole family. Like, I don't be around my family because of my journey. So I'm not around nobody. I live by myself. You know what I mean? Kevin said bye, and also no one's watching. This see what I mean, Kevin? Pay attention to my content. It can help you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just watch. It's not for everybody. I'm really talking to spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the Most High. I'm talking to my archangels. I'm talking to my whole spirit team, all the beings, Pleiadians, Arcturians. You want me to keep going on? Lyranians, Atlanteans. Yeah, they listening to Anunnaki, Anunnaki, they listening to CIA, they listening to the government, they listening to every fucking body listening. When you think ain't nobody listening, everybody watching me and be paying attention to me. I didn't know that, but then to this right here came up in my life. You know what I'm saying? This stuff started showing up. Boom, I started drawing it. I experienced all this stuff, bro. So I have a lot of stuff watching me. The Most High watching me all the time. God watching. What I'm worried about, a little weak vessel, a human being, a human vessel watching me and trying to follow my stuff to build content on this YouTube stuff. This is not my channel. This YouTube channel. I just share my life with YouTube. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. It's not about if anyone watching. It's gonna guide the right people. You know what I'm saying, to this space right here. So I could just wait on it. You know what I mean? That's why I say collective. What did it do though, collective? What did it do, tribe? Boom, what did it do though, divine? That's why I do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things in the spiritual realms that watch me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have a human being to watch me. I mean, respectively, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to speak to that energy. You know what I'm saying? We have to get away from that understanding, understanding, and overstanding. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about like, you know what I mean, somebody watching me and I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying, people to follow. Man, this thing goes around all around the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like over 8 billion people here. Let's just say 9 billion. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know, that was the year. The 9 was last year. They find people that know the stuff like that. It's the year the 1. You know what I'm saying? If you start knowing, you will know. You know what I mean? Not to be arguing with you or nothing. I'm just speaking to a certain type of energy because it's trying to crawl up in this space right now. And I've been dealing with that type of energy the last couple of days. And I show up here because, like, when you say the devil, yeah, they talk about the devil. Yeah, he watching too. And Lil, that's his name. Yeah, he always watching. But it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? When you got the Most High, you got God. Like, why should you think I'm worried? Like, yo, like I'm big energy, man. I got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need like have a lot of people watching me. I just come on here to speak. I don't come on here to entertain. I'm not an entertainer. Let them people keep entertaining and do that. They can have that. I'm not an entertainer. I come on here to network with people. You'll start seeing, keep paying attention to this channel. Give it a year. You'll be like, damn, I fell asleep on that dude. Yeah, everybody fall asleep on me. You know what I mean? That's why I stay by myself to myself. I didn't start this channel just to come here and to create a certain type of content. I don't know what I'm creating. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being divinely guided. So I pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? I work with angelic beings, man. So that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just stay the course, no matter what. I stay the course. And that's what I do. So it don't matter if nobody don't watch me. I mean, it's 4 likes up here. Appreciate it. Boom. Thank you for the likes. You know what I mean? Like really paying attention to comments in here is not even like important to me either. You know what I'm saying? But I read them a little bit. But moving forward, I'm not gonna be sitting here reading everybody comment and answer and um opening myself up to explaining or answering the questions they asking or explaining myself through a comment on here. I don't know what I don't know what you hold, but by what you write, I can tell what you hold in your spirit. I can't do that. I can tell who you is. I can tell when you AI and everything. Be AI and he'll be on your stuff. Like I figured that out. I hadn't even been going live, but maybe like a month, or maybe a little over a month. If you watch my channel, you'll see my growth. Like I started boxed up in the room, spiritual warfare. Been through a lot of stuff, player. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You keep on following the channels that's popular and stuff like that, where they leading you to. They gonna do that for another 20 years? Hell no. Something else is gonna be the came in better than YouTube. It always is, you know what I'm saying? Everything is ascending. Everything is steady growing. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have to grow our communities. That's why this is important, to make sure we grow our communities the right way, the heavenly way, the angelic way, in truth and in righteousness for the greater good of all creation, man. Not just on the planet. You got to think big. You got to put your mind up out there. Then maybe you can experience and have some stuff coming to your reality and into your dimension, into this 3D dimension, and show up on you like, hey man, you see me? All of that. I was locked up in jail when I drew this. Spiritual warfare. I ain't got my Roy drip on. Yeah, I ain't got my piece on. I left that downstairs. So I don't want to be here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here. I got stuff to do. I need to, you know what I'm saying, take a shower, you know what I'm saying? And I need to cook so I can have food for like tonight and tomorrow at least. I got to buy a meal now on the road because my car hadn't been shipped up here yet, so I can get my car so I can go grocery shopping because I don't want to do it in my work truck. Pay attention to my my content. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Kevin Anthony. That's sound like a basketball player. What his name is? Greg Anthony. That was his name. He used to ball. He used to play for the Knicks. Yeah. I don't pay attention to politicians. And I damn sure don't pay attention to no damn celebrities. What the hell I'm gonna do that for? Huh? I'm gonna pay attention to a celebrity. What that mean? They pawns, man. They pawns. If anybody out there guiding you and projecting onto you like all these riches and all this glamour, like they not really doing nothing but making movies and doing this. Yeah, they working hard, but like they not investing in no communities the right way, the angelic way, the heavenly way, and in truth and in righteousness. If they was, things would be growing. They only keep trying to prove themselves to the producers and the people that, you know what I mean, they can sign a record deal with and a movie deal, star deal. They want to network with people and work and prove to them that they can do this stuff that they do to be entertainers, so they can make their living. So they sign the contracts. They sign other people contracts. I don't sign other people contracts. I mean, yeah, I have to do a drive agreement. You know what I mean, to work with them. Like for now, but moving forward, I'm not gonna sign nobody contracts. They're gonna be signing my contracts, and that's the way we all need to think. Like we don't need to be thinking like, oh, I'm gonna go and sign up for the 401k. Like, really? Think about what you're doing. Every dollar that come out of your check that you giving to 401k, somebody trading with your money. That, you know what I'm saying? With they are trading with your money, and they not even, you know what I'm saying? They not even, like, you just giving away your money for somebody else to trade, man. That's why they can do a 401k, because all they doing is reinvesting your damn money that you give to them every week. You can invest your own money right in your own local community. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't show you how to do that. But boom, you watch this channel, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And then I'm not even gonna charge you. Why would I charge you? It's too, like, we won't even get in each other way here. All the Walmarts and like some places got, I know we got like in Winter Haven, Florida, Just in that one little town right there, there's 2 Walmart supercenters, man. And one little ass one in Haven. There's 2 Walmart supercenters. So you mean to tell me we can get in each other way by you know what I'm saying, creating financial markets in our local communities, and then the other corporates already doing it, and got us going that bitch like ants. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta pay attention to yourself, man. We all need to pay attention to ourselves. We need to hear ourselves, talk to ourselves. So back to Kevin Anthony said bye, and also no one is watching you. No one is watching. I think he may be a kid. It gotta be. So I don't want to really, you know what I mean? Like I don't come here to. You can't make me feel no type of way. Like get in my feelings, get emotional with um me reading a comment, and then I'm gonna react to a comment. Oh man, that's that and other. But then you know God and all that. I don't throw weight around like that. That's being petty. I come on here. I don't even know these people. They don't know me. Why would I have to argue with somebody? But I speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then when you ask questions, the only thing you do is just divine essence that's inside of me, it just come out. You know what I'm saying? Then you can hear all this, you know what I'm saying, this angelic, you know what I'm saying, language come out, the way I speak, you know what I mean, like with my emotions, and that balance this in my voice, the way I speak and I carry myself. Even though if I can go, man, fuck all that shit, man, then I'll be back to the regular dude again. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. So yeah, that's all that activates. Is it just, you know what I mean? Like activates that and it turns that on. Then I can start speaking like how a prophet start talking. It's kind of like that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the negative comments, the ugly comments, the nasty comments, the beautiful comments, the joyful comments, the peaceful comments, the you know what I mean, the angelic comments. I take all of that, both sides, bobbing and weaving, but going straight forward. Like, what up, though? Huh? What's good with you? I could just be like that. And I'm like this every day. If you meet me in person, I'm the same guy. I don't change. I don't do none of that. That's why I don't. You know, in the divine, they prove like they don't let nobody can't get into my space that easily because of my works I have to do. Check this out. Look at that. Look at all this work. I got Bibles and stuff. I show you some stuff in the Bibles. Man, I got Bibles. I got my desk over here. I got see my desk over here with all my little stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, I'm gonna be hanging my picture like next week. I'm gonna hang my picture up. There's a lot of great stuff coming to this space right here, man. To this channel. You know, a lot of stuff gonna be coming here, man. You know, I just have to, you know, I had to wait on it. I had to wait on the car that I paid for. It's been over 2 months, and I paid for it, but I got a deal on it, so I can't even complain. And I just, you gonna see this growth, man. Just stick around, you know. I think people would like definitely want to pay more attention to like things that I have to say, like moving forward. Like if you see me broke down on the truck, I was stuck on that truck yesterday, man. I was mad as hell, and then I was able to crank up and go. And I'm like, see when you want to play, see how the Most High do. So with me moving the truck, it made it do. When it broke down, it made him move a lot faster than what he was moving. It got me up from the side of the road. So things can go different ways, both ways. You know what I'm saying? The way the most high work. And people that come into this space, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You figure it out. Watch my little stuff on here, man. You'll catch it. You'll get it. You know what I mean? If it's not for you, you know, you can always find other channels. There's millions of other channels out there you can go and watch stuff that pertain to your understanding, understanding, overstanding. Like I can't get mad and block that. You know what I mean? I can't come and say, oh, this is the word of God. God, where it goes, like God just, it's the energy, man. It's like when it's source energy and like, you know, what's going on the planet. When we're in America, like, and I'm living the way I'm living, like, really, like, yeah, I'm having a tough time on my job because I can, you know what I mean? I can be in a situation where I'm going to be running short on paying my bills before I can stack up some money. You know what I mean? And then that way, if I run into a situation, then you know what I mean. I got money to fall back on. I don't have to be stressed. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to build that, and also build my my companies. So I'm in the middle of switching jobs once again. You know what I mean? But I did find another way out. You know, the divine made another way. When somebody want to play with you, you just set your intentions, and then you just keep putting in the hard work. You know, keep going through hard times, rough times, and stuff look like it ain't get no better. But hell, like that's when you grow best, through the hardest shit you got to go through. You know what I mean? I'm speaking to Americans, but other people around the world, like yeah, they over there in other countries, like really starving. So Kevin said, "No one's watching. Look at it." I take that, but you know, other people around the world starving. You know what I mean, and going thirsty. Like you know what I mean. You got women that's starving and they pregnant. Little girls, 12, 13, 14 years old, pregnant, in bad situations. You got little kids, 4 and 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? They're starving. Like you know, and like this war is going on in other countries. You know what I mean? So I don't want to sit here and complain about me being broke down, stuck on a truck. So I look at it from that aspect. Like, man, I'm still in a good position because I'm not freezing. I was hungry yesterday, but I'm like, at least I can get home and have something to eat. Some people don't have that. Some people don't even have that, man. You know what I mean? So I don't I don't want to take nothing in my life for granted. You know, when we looking for purpose, my purpose is now to come here and do this on YouTube and get myself ready to go and get on the truck so I can use that as a tool to create. You know what I'm saying? That's what my purpose is. When you're looking for your purpose, for me, from my understanding, understanding, overstanding, when it comes down to purpose, to me, it's like, you know, when it's like with this company, with this guy I'm working with, my purpose is to leave this job and find another one because I got my ultimate um um I got a lot of different things to work on, you know. So I know where I need to be at what level I need to. I know what position I need to put myself in, so that way I can create. So that's what it's about. Us creating together. You know what I mean? When people speak about co-creating with the universe and all of that stuff, excuse me, they sit there and they talk all this stuff, but damn, like you don't never see them doing nothing but talking. Like when you see me, boom, you see me doing this shit, man. I'm not sitting around just talking and playing. Everything what I do, boom, I show it on here. Not everything, but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to show you like me and the guy, we going back and forth, and then like now I gotta find another job. Yeah, like I'm broke down. Like, look, see what I gotta go through. Like, look, my steps that I take. You know what I mean? When things start transpiring and happening, and it's starting to get and things start getting in my way, I just show you how I pivot and move another way, another direction. And then I just keep, you know what I'm saying? It be open doors there from the universe that helps stuff, um, that helps leave stuff open in my reality. Only because I set my intentions to something else. Then when I get to looking, man, I gotta wait on it, man. You know, then I just listen to myself. Then that's what spirit said. So if it ain't nobody watching, I'm walking with a lot of that in me. So I can sit down here all day instead of me sitting here talking, doing this. I do this to myself all day anyway. It's really like I'm talking to myself anyway. I'm sitting here talking to the screen without just like, you know, like those comments don't make me or break me. They just comments. It really actually helped me. I appreciate it. When you keep doing that, you keep posting that. You know what that's doing? Just keep encouraging me to just keep doing, keep talking. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, I appreciate you, Kevin, Anthony. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you for reminding me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I do that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Believe me. Excuse me. Um, yeah, I work with a lot of stuff, man. Like in the spiritual. And I don't do rituals. I can show you my whole house right now. I don't have a candle in here while I do candle burning. I'm just starting to learn. Boy, it's a lot of goddamn people that come on here starting to do lives. They do tarot card readings, then they do the spiritual stuff, and they doing all this stuff. And man, some people even selling magic on here, black magic and all that kind of stuff. I'm running across somebody say, "Oh yeah, I got something for you. I'm gonna make this little bag up for you. I'm gonna send it to you. Go on my website. They want to sell their root work, man." I'm looking at that like, whoa, and they talking some of the stuff I'm talking, but that's how the devil do. You don't know when you talking to the devil. The devil, you know what I'm saying? People with that devil energy, they be nice and sweet, and you wouldn't even know they the damn devil. The devil ain't just got no horns and a pitchfork, and you gonna burn and turn the fire. The turn fire is within. If you told some of your vessel, so you can come here and talk with nobody watching. What that mean, huh? What that mean, Kevin Anthony? No one watching. Everything watching me. God watching. You know what I mean? So yeah, but you know, I just, I'm not a content creator. I don't come on here to create content to be likable. Yeah, a lot of people not gonna like me. There's a lot of people don't like a lot of people. Hey, there it is. I mean, it is what it is, player. So yeah, but I am gonna man, I want to work in my workshops, but like now I got to get up and go to work. I did my driveway and let you do that, and by doing all that stuff, and then um came here, and now I'm at 48 minutes of being here on live. So I just keep showing up, Mr. Kevin Anthony. Me, I don't care about subscribers or what. It don't matter. You know what I mean? When the Most High, He sent me this way and was like, I need you to go this way. And I have my own understanding, understanding, overstanding of why I'm here speaking. Go back and watch my videos. You'll see it. I didn't care if nobody's watching then. I don't need to care now. Excuse me. Yeah, so I don't have followers. I have subscribers, but something like me, I've subscribed to people's stuff. Like I don't subscribe to so much stuff, and I wasn't even a YouTube junkie. You know what I'm saying? To be on YouTube, but I became a YouTube junkie. But it's been a battleground for me. This space right here, this platform, yes sir. So if you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I do. I just move with the Spirit every day, like what people call the Holy Spirit, but it's like the Most High, the Divine Mother and the Father. They be right there taking care of you, baby. Boy, that's how I got this place. And it's like, you know what I mean? They open up something, you know what I mean? And people moved out, and I came here and I, like walked around the corner. I was, from a sister house. I was living with her first, and then I was asking her to help me find a place. She wasn't doing nothing to help me, man. And then I happened to be walking to the store with another guy, and then he was bullshitting me on getting another place. Then the other people, like, there's just a lot going on with the place I thought I was gonna be able to move into. And then they like the lady was like, "You one person want a 4-family home?" And like I'm like, "Yeah, how much it is a month? That's 2,200 a month. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, I 22. That's way top of line, top of my budget. My budget was like maybe 2,000. You know what I mean, a month, or maybe 1,800. I was looking to pay 1,800 to 2,000 for something. And if I could have got it for 15, it would have been better. So I pay 18 for this right here. You know what I mean? And a month, which that's decent. You know what I'm saying? That's a decent price. I mean, for the place, it's pretty it's okay. So if it's 1,500 a month, I mean versus 1,500 a month, maybe I would have got something less nicer. So it's pretty nice. You know what I mean? I can't complain. But I know the Divine Mother, they did that, man. You watch my videos, I've went my shorts. Some driver like put some rejected freight, just set it on the ground outside at the truck stop, so he can get that stuff off his truck. excuse me, I picked it up and put it in my truck and ended up going to buying a deep freezer, a nice deep freezer too, actually. And I showed my cousin on Messenger, like, man, look at these vegetables right here. You know, she been kind of knowing my process. And she looked and she was like, dang, that's a nice deep freezer. It got a light on the top, on the top. I'm like, yeah, right. And I'm like, and I bought that without even knowing it was a light on the, you know, when you lift it up, the light right there, and it makes it look really nice so you can see inside the deep freezer. You know, and I was like, okay, so that's how I know the Divine Mother was like, you see how I take care of you? Walked around the corner and found this place. There's a for rent sign just sitting right there. And I asked my sister, like, can you help me go find an apartment? You got to save the money first. Man, I got to start looking so I can put in the application fees because in 2 weeks I have the money to move in. If it's $1,500 a month for something they want for just security in the rent, I already have that in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be $3,000 to move in. I have more than that. I have $3,000 to move in and everything. Then you know, with money left over to buy grocery and shower curtains and curtains for the windows and stuff. You know, buy me some little dishes and pots. You know what I mean, stuff like that. In 2 weeks, I would have had enough money to move in somewhere. You know, but I found this. It was a lot expensive moving in here. I paid $5,400 to move in here, man. And you know what I mean, and I made it. That was a lot of money to come up with, first, last, and security. Yeah. But one thing that was good, they didn't charge me an application fee. And then when I put in the application, the next day I was approved for the place out of like 50 people, and so I'm grateful for my place where I live. I like it. I mean, it's too many stairs for me, but it's nice. I mean, I like the way it looked. I like the setup. So I like it. I got my office, space. Yeah. I would think like, man, I would try to make this room for my granddaughter when she comes, whatever, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So, um, um, is my office, and like, man, we y'all gonna people gonna be saying, y'all gonna see like, man, this dude ain't fucking around. Nah, I don't be fucking around either. I'll be dead ass serious. I don't play, man, with nobody. I'm damn sure I'm gonna play with myself. I don't come here to brag, to try to do this, do that. I just show you my growth from the nothingness. You know what I mean? I went from the nothingness and grew. And then like my whole enemy, the enemy was my whole family, my mama, my brother, my sister. You know what I mean? They burnt their bridge. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't forgive and forget when it's a burnt down bridge. How am I gonna forgive and forget? That's not reality. Like they burnt they bridges with me. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a fairy tale thing. It's a bridge, but that's that support, that unconditional love is what they burnt down. Like there's none there no more. So I took that back. And I don't have to, love them no more. Because why? They don't love me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how you gonna keep loving something that don't love you? Just stay away from around it, so that way you don't have to, you know what I mean, go through the motions and everything with being in that connection with like my family. So where they understand, understand, overstanding of of the position of unconditional love that I need to keep exhuming to them and supporting them, it won't be able to be activated because they're not around. And I know not to go around them no more, to have conversations with them, because it's gonna go nowhere. And then I'm gonna be back down at the same space that, where we were again. When you watch my first video, I was stuck in that room, they weren't helping me. But going around and talking about me. And all I needed was $600 to get back on the truck. You know what I mean? And then to do what I'm doing right now. Living. That's it. So that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Excuse me. That's how it goes. I'll probably stay here like another 30 minutes. I got something else to talk about. So yeah, I'll make this one long right here. So that way when people come in, they can see it. See, Spirit was like, leave your glasses on. And that's the way it worked. I was going to take them off, like, because they be hurting my nose right here. And then I can't see, but Spirit like, no, leave them on. And then it's like a whole conversation, everything else going on in this consciousness over here. You know what I mean? And other dimensions that, you know what I mean, other people can't see. So, you know what I mean? And like, I can't see that on other people, but I can see your aura. You know what I mean? Not like colors, nothing like that. Like your energy. You told when you're around, like your body language, the way you move, your eyes. And I read everything on your, you know what I mean, that you're doing. And that's like your aura. You know what I'm saying? And that's what aura is for me. Maybe some people can see other stuff around you and stuff, but not me. My gift is to go out here and help bust down this goddamn corporate system, so we can take our stuff back and stop worrying about the ICE in the country and all those other things. You know what I mean? I don't want to dive too deep into all that. Like they want us to keep thinking this, thinking that. Like, just stay out of their way. You know what I'm saying? Because think if we was in Mexico and they started doing that to Americans, the Spanish people would be like, just stay out of their way. I mean, what can you say? What can you do? Oh, they shot the lady and killed her. Like, how many stories we done heard about all this kind of stuff before? And then we're gonna keep talking between each other with each other, and then it's gonna start an argument because everybody's gonna have a different perspective about the situation, a different understanding, a different opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then like, cause I've been there, man. So that's why I don't really like to be around people and start discussing stuff like that. I'm like, hey man, I got this website I'm trying to work on to start this lumping service company. You want to help me out with it? That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's me. And I've asked people like nobody still don't want to work with me, so I have to do it by myself. I do got one of my partners. He working on something right now. Speaking about that, but you know, he still has his, you know what I mean, like stuck to that three. He's still stuck to 3D to that 3D reality. You know what I mean? So he's still operating the third 3D energy. See me, I'm 12D energy. So that's big energy. So I understand and understand and overstand this. So I'm gonna be a problem when I go places and start speaking and talking to people because I'm gonna turn it on because I'm ready to get to business. I don't want to do all the small talking and saying stuff that people want to hear. Fuck all that, man. Look, what's up, man? What can we create together? Huh? That's me. That's what I do and say. You know what I mean? So we all got to get to work, man. We definitely do. Same way, if you watch this, if you was here in the lab, you saw me shoveling my driveway, putting in that work. That's what I do in real life. I don't come here and just talk about stuff without showing you in action. So you can see my channel. You see me doing something every day. And every day that you see me come on here and do something, I'm going to post something every day or whatever you call it. Upload something or do something here every day. And every day that I do something, you're going to see me, I'm steady growing. You can't see what I'm growing to, but I know where I'm going. You know what I mean? So we'll celebrate, you know what I'm saying, when I get so far. Yeah, hey, how you doing? Yeah, man, yeah. Hey, congratulations, man. You got that. But I guess what that mean, congratulations? Nah, we got more work to do. What's next? Remember, we dealing with the infinite. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with the infinite, you in that infinite energy, it's always constantly things being created. So while you live your life here, it's not about, to me, creating legacies and all that. What what that mean? A legacy? Because I want to be remembered. It's like, nah. I want to create to be able to help people right now. You know what I mean? I don't want to be focused on the legacy. I mean, if some people they think they look for that or however they use that in their word vocabulary, that's cool. I mean, but me, I don't use words like that in my word vocabulary. I come on here and I speak truth by showing you like, hey man, we could do this produce company together. We could do this trucking company together. We could do this mechanic shop together. We can build this educational system together. You know what I mean? To help other teachers that really can use a means of good means of financial security in their lives, because these women, they mostly women, they have kids, they single parents, they living off of like nothing really. You know what I'm saying? And they started teaching kids, and these are kids that they're teaching. They deserve more money. Like police officers, they don't make enough money to go out there and protect us. But I mean, like, yeah, I have problems with the police, but I mean, it's good that they there. You know what I mean? Because it can be really bad around us. So they don't get paid enough. The fire rescue people, the ambulance drivers and stuff, they don't get paid enough. But once you make it to the hospital, the doctor now he get all the big money. You see how they set the system up backwards. Oh. Yeah, I'm still here, Mr. Kevin Anthony. You probably came back in. I still got one person watching. He went out. He might still be here. He like to jump around and play. I got time to play right now. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it. I got a little time to play, Mr. Kevin Anthony. Yeah. Like, I guess people think, you're supposed to have a live, I guess, a channel that's showing all this, you know what I mean, this glamour and glit. Instead of showing you the ugly shit too. You see the ugly shit? Yeah. I just shaved before I came on here though, but I was itching. I'm like, let me shave so I can do that. So that way I can take me a shower and everything, and I can cook. So I got one thing out of the way, but I'm gonna have to wait to get my hair cut. I'm gonna cut that this weekend. So I'm gonna walk around with my hair on my head, going a little bald, but yeah, for 50, I'll take that. Got a little gray spot here. That's all, but I'm gray here, and I'm super gray all around here. Get really gray, and I got some strong facial hair, man. Them things, they hurt. I hate to be around a woman and kiss a woman and stuff, and you know what I'm saying? She gonna be like, oh man, get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so oh, next Friday I got my eye doctor. Oh no, this Friday coming up. I have an eye doctor's appointment. I think I had some of these. I'm sitting there wiping my glasses with the other thing, and I had these. I'm trying not to show the name of stuff, because, like, man, I'm telling the Most High, like, he be guiding me, like, to like, about the channel, like, oh, don't play any music. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I did that, and then it got like flagged. But I mean, like, it was like, well, it was not gonna affect your channel type of stuff. So I can't do the music stuff no more. On my lives, like, you hear my jam opponent, check it out. Mean time, tween time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm from, like down south in Florida, like back in my days in the 90s. In the 80s and 90s, that jam opponent was, boy, that was the thing, to have Jam Pony listen to Jam Pony. Like, I got it on short on here with Jam Pony. Check it out. Like you got to be really skilled to do that type of DJing. It's not easy. Like to mix your own words in with it. Then like he can talk and say stuff, and he be right with the beat and everything. His name's Slick Vic. You know what I mean? Big Bad Ace, a lot cool jock. You know what I'm saying? Like I come back from them days. Like when music was music. Like now, man, I don't even know like who the newest rappers is. I like 2 Times Finesse. Like he got man, yeah, he got some good stuff, but I not too much of it I can listen to because like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna say that. You know what I mean. Like I'm too old for that type of stuff. That's for the young guys. You know, like so I listen to a lot. I like AZ. Like AZ, that's my dude right there now. That's my favorite rapper right there, like period. Of all time, the greatest rappers of all time is AZ. And then like the stuff I speak about and everything, I didn't know until I started going through my awakening that like it was in his raps. The whole time I was like, oh man, like look how we align. I've been listening to AZ since I've been like 18. I mean no, I think since I've been like 16. Yeah, like 16, like 17. Yeah, like 17. I've been listening to Jay Z for like since I was 17 years old. So, you know, and like Nas, yeah, but I listen to more AZ than anything. And now I listen to Free Soul. That's all I play. Like you're gonna hear all that Free Soul in my shorts. Like you know what I mean? I listen to that. So I'm kind of like just on that little, just a few little, music rappers. Then you hear my like blues. You know what I mean? I listen to blues, but I listen to the same songs over and over and over and over again. Cause like what's the dude name? Gunner. Like he has some stuff he be rapping about, and then it kind of pertain to like things that I'm going through too. I didn't know that, but I don't know what he's saying sometimes. I can't put his words together. Like, and I don't have time to slow my mind down and think about what the hell the fucking dumbass rapper saying. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like of myself, not of just the music, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell myself that. So that way, you know what I'm saying, I can keep my vibration up, man. I don't need nothing to be putting on my energy like that. You know what I mean? My energy important, just like all of our energy should be important. So we have to really actually pay attention to what we take in. You gotta watch yourself out here with this stuff, man. You know, so I just come here to talk about, network with other individuals and help, and we all working together and creating new financial markets in our local community. And that's what I'm all about. And I can do this. It's gonna be done, and nothing nobody can do about it, and nothing can stop this from happening. It's gonna be done. Facts. It's just a matter of time. So every day I show up here, just move another day, step towards, you know what I mean, making that coming to reality. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen because he already co-signed on it, proved it, and gave me the blueprints, like in like all kind of ways. So it don't matter if ain't nobody watching. I'm watching. I go back and watch my own stuff. I should stay here another 5 hours and piss him off. Dang, he's still here. Hell yeah, I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, he really will. He pissed off to come back. It's 11 o'clock at night. Damn, he's still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Me, I do something like that just to piss somebody off. Like, you know what? I might as well stay here too. I stay here till 5 o'clock in the morning. I stay here till tomorrow morning. Won't shut this damn thing off. Play with me if you want to. You better say you sorry. Cause I will do it though, for real. I'm serious about that. I will. But I don't have time for that. But I make time for it. Like, if you get in my way, then I can piss you off. You know what I'm saying? And then it don't matter. You know what I mean? Every time you get a scroll, now I'm in Now I'm in his algorithms. So now when I'm in his algorithms, every time he go in there look at something live and look at his phone, he's scrolling. My algorithm still hitting. Man, this man still on live. Yeah, I'm still on live. Boy, I ain't going nowhere because you pissing me off. No, because I'm out here trying to piss you off. If man, but it's 5 in the morning. You started yesterday at 3 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You still here? Yeah. You tried me. Now I'm here still in your face. And you know what? Nobody still ain't here, but I'm still here. You know, it's not to prove a point, but just to piss them off because they get pissed off like with stuff like that. When other people be like when they petty, man, they get pissed off. Like you can think like that and do something to them like that. You think that way? Yeah, they pissed off, boy. Damn, man, I'm tired of looking at this guy. Man, he's still talking, and I be talking the whole time. Now I might have to stop to take a shower and stuff like that, to get ready to go to work, and stuff like that. And then, in between that time, then I'll be here to the same time tomorrow. And then Kevin Anthony, you'll still be pissed off, my boy, my girl, whoever you is, I don't know. So if he come back around again, hell yeah, you're gonna be seeing me here to the next day. I really will do that though. I'm for real about that one. Yeah, I do that. No lie. Cause I mean, like I drive truck, I have time. I put it on live and set it down here. Let you look at my damn masonite rock. You know what I'm saying? You just sit here, look at this crystal right here, this big ass crystal. Man, look at that crystal. Yeah, that's a big crystal there, boy. Ooh. Have you here sitting here like this. Alright, I gotta get my setup over here, man. I ain't gonna worry about it. I just have it on the camera just like this. I made the whole camera be the rock. Everybody be like, what is this? What am I looking at? I put it up that close. Fill up the whole camera. And then I come back, hey, what's going on, everybody? Kevin Anthony. What's up, Kevin Anthony? Man, I did that driveway pretty quick, man. I did do that. Cause like I got stuff to do, and this part of what I have to do here too. But I can't stay here too long. I just came here to show that, and then I got somebody to laugh at for the day. I'm gonna be laughing about that the whole day. He said bye. He said bye, and also no one is watching. Then he came back and said no one was watching. Look at it, man, for real, dog. You can tell that's a younger person, but I think they may be an adult because I don't have this for kids. And then some kids have been coming in here, but I did pick up this one little buddy. Man, he was smart. He taught me about snap circuits. I think that's what it's called. And I hadn't had. I wanted to go buy one and start. Come here live with this little kid. I think he's maybe he got to be about 11 or 12. And he's really smart, man. And he subscribed to my channel. I go check out his channel. He got some really unique stuff to be his age on his channel, man. He don't have much, but it's like your mind. I'm like, what the heck? I gotta try to learn how this kid think like this, man. He got some really good, unique stuff on his channel, man. It's really unique, and it's because he showed a picture. He put a cord in the Saberlight buggy. You know how you put it. Well, I don't want to say Saberlight, but at the grocery store, they went to the grocery store. I guess him and his family. So he went to the cart to get the cart, and you have to put a cord in so you can release the chain. Well, some kind of way he had the cord in and took the chain and wrapped it around and stuck it back in. I don't know why he did it. And he was like, I had to show my brother how to do this, and I'm trying to figure out what did he do? And he got some comments about that, and people was commenting in it and kind of questioning what is that? How did you do that? And then somebody else understood how he did it and why he did it. It was really nice, feedback in his comments. It was really cool, man. I really like his little channel. And sometimes when he uploads stuff on here, I don't get a chance to look at it or respond to it. But I'm gonna start doing it because I really did pick up a little young man. He really is. He's really intelligent. And then I could tell he was like young. I'm like, hey, you seem young. What do you under 18? I'm like, if you're under 18, I advise you to get your parents, and watch my content with your parents. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. Because I do a little cursing and I talk about different things that but he understand what I'm talking about. Like, yo, he was cool. Like, is that rice done yet? Wow, that looks good. Like he was, man. We talked the whole day. He was like, thanks. He was like, you like the first person that talked back to me. I'm like, that's cool. So I know like how they move. Like they'll line you with stuff like that. And you can, and this kid like 11 years old, but I wanted to do the snap circus with him. So I'm gonna like when I get my car and I go buy one. He told me which one to get and everything. So I'm gonna go and purchase it, and then I'm gonna hit him up and let him know like, hey, I'm getting ready to go live. So then I'm gonna have to make it for kids so he can come in, and then I do the snap circus, have the kids stuff. But I really don't want to do that, but I may not do it that way. So I guess I just passed through it with a little buddy. That's how spirit started talking. Like, nah, just keep it going how you going. And then I just do snap circus on here and learn how to do that. Like whatever that is, it's kind of like look like it's really interesting. So it's like unique stuff. So I'm looking forward to actually doing that. This is my tax lawyer right here. Really nice guy. So when I be talking about business, I mean that. I don't want to put this stuff, but I'm ready to get to work, man. I didn't put this desk together for nothing, man. I gotta put this desk to work, Mr. Kevin Anthony. So yeah, you know what? Let me go do my dishes and stuff. Start cooking. And y'all can hang out with me doing that. While I'm doing that, you know what? I gotta get one of those tripod stands for this. I can just go ahead and turn my light off and cook and talk. And then I take a shower and get ready to hit the road. This guy gonna ask me, hey man, what time you gonna deliver that load? I told you yesterday I was gonna do it at 10 o'clock tonight. Now I'm gonna make it at 11. Don't play with me, man. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, that right there works. Yes, sir. I'm getting there, everybody. Show Mr. What's his name? Kevin Anthony. How we do? We got some potatoes. So I got some steak. I got some steak meat that I'm gonna cook. And I usually like to do sandwiches or whatever. Steak sandwiches, make steak sandwiches out of that with caramelized onions. Oh, I do gotta have some onions. I was gonna say, dang. I used all the onions, but I didn't. So, you know what? I'm gonna make kind of like breakfast lunch type stuff. Go this way. I had Domino's last night. So yeah. Let's turn this way a little bit more. Let's see, what's this? Oh, that's it. Right, this way over there. God, dog. Boy, hey, one thing about it, man, when I was gonna say Domino's when these people getting your phone. Oh, I watched that. See, I helped myself out yesterday. I was tired. I came home, washed my dishes. Didn't even notice I did that. Okay, I did that, boy. Saved me a step. I need to try to cook these potatoes off. Go through these again. Put the good ones back in. Okay, this one. This can go back in. Cook that one. Yeah, I got a whole nother bag of potatoes. So, yeah, I'm gonna cook the rest of these chicken sausage. I gotta make a meal out of something, you know what I mean? I got these. That's what I'm supposed to get up and cook these neck bones. But I don't have time. Let's see. I think I will. Because if I leave at 6, even if I leave at 7, yeah, I think I will cook these. Right now. While I was talking, you know what? I was supposed to do that, but I didn't do it. So you know what I'm gonna do is make, yeah. See, Spirit be like, yeah, go ahead and cook you. You need to do that. I was supposed to start it early, but I can stay home longer. Oh, right in front of my face. I'm looking for the knife, and it's right here. So I don't know if people know what neck bones look like, but they pork neck bones. And like, you know, we boil them. Take with some water, you can boil them. Put some seasoning in there. I got my, I don't have much seasoning, just this steak seasoning. That's it. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put some curry in there, curry seasoning. Season with a little curry seasoning. I don't even need garlic powder. And then you just let them boil. Make sure you put the lid on them. So they'll be done. It takes about 2 hours. An hour and a half, 2 hours for them to boil and cook. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Time to rinse my potatoes, cook my taters. Lord have mercy. Got a little age on it, baby. I had that playing on one of my shorts. I say the whiskey real good, yeah. Got a little age on it, baby. I love this pot. I really do. I was gonna say 17 people. That's too many people in here for me. So yeah, I'm gonna make neck bones and rice, and I take a bowl full, and then I save something for home when I come home, stuff like that. And I take this because I need to get rid of these potatoes, cook these. I need my bowl. Gotta get rid of these potatoes, man. God of mercy. Maybe I'll do both of these. So I got potatoes and potatoes and potatoes. Got potatoes for days. seasoning, so, and there are other steak seasoning. I guess I don't need a lot. I'm gonna save this for my steak. Well, I do gotta put some in the, actually, I gotta put some in the onion, potatoes. It's the only onion I have right now. Whiskey good, yeah. Got a little haze on it, baby. So I got my lunch dinner started. I got this started. So by the time I get ready to leave, this will be done. Neck bone. Y'all so tired, man. I forgot that I had actually did my dishes. I was like, let me go do my dishes. I came down here, I'm like, oh man, I already did them. I forgot. Good thing. See, I want to take them off. Spirit, come back and nope, leave them on. Just that quick. That's how it works, man, for real. Like, if I really want to take them off bad, but they like, Most High is brilliant. That's what it is. No. Leave them on. I can't come and tell you, hey man, God said this and said that. I can't eat some cereal. I can't do that. And then this little bit of milk I got, I'm going to take that and put it on this dirty truck. I got another dirty truck, y'all. I'm almost done eating my load of my blueberries. And actually, I didn't know blueberries is really good for your digestive system. Man, they really work good with my digestive system. Oh, you know what? I got to do something with this, so I'm going to put the rutabaga in there and some ginger. Cause like, I bought this to help my sinuses. And I need to start using this ginger. Maybe keep off. And I guess I could just swallow it, like eat something, swallow it. Drink some with some water really quick. Yeah, that's what I do. And I cook my rutabaga, half of it, and save half. So when I come back home, I can finish off my rutabaga. Man, you guys gonna start seeing a lot of like once I get my car and like with this job, once the job gets situated, man, you're gonna see a lot of things on here. I just need my car. You're gonna see a lot of stuff on this content. It's just gonna be me for now. You know, I'm gonna be out and about, like enjoying myself. I'm gonna share it on here. Alright. I used to be a cook, like when I first started going into my adulthood when I was like 19, I became a cook. I'm gonna take 2 shots of this. Got the galactic cup. That's what I call it, my galactic cup. Put it with some water and down. Put a little lid over him there. So I down there, I like to drown myself. Do one more little shot. My neck bone's going. So like I said, I chopped up on ginger, like this. Put it in the cook up. Turn my water on. And just down it. I'm gonna see if that's gonna help my sinuses. They say it works. Man, I didn't like ginger, like to chew it and eat it, but it actually tastes pretty good. Oh. They had to. My neighbor was like, "Hey, you good? I'm running the car." That's my partner, man. I appreciate that. so I had to text her back because I don't have my car. She been taking me grocery shopping, but I gotta take a little bit I got. I gotta go. Be alone, man. I got a little more cabbage. So I'm make sure I eat that. Drop potato, man. I need more grease in here. I knew that was gonna happen. Probably hurt y'all ears. I need more seasoning. Like when I put stuff up in the cabinet, I gotta make sure everything turns the way I need to be, like the right way, so I can see it. A lot of people don't do that, they just put it up there. You know, like, because like when you go to people's houses, they you know, you want to cook, it's like, hey, where is this and where is this and that at? So if you do that at somebody else's house, you look for stuff, you gotta look through it and turn around and see what it is. That's irritating. Because you're trying to cook, you know, and stuff like that, so that's why I do that. So I'm gonna put the rutabagas in when my neck bone's almost done. I don't want to do them too early. Put my rutabagas in too early. This is what a rutabaga looks like. Nobody never knew what a rutabaga was. Rutabaga. I really like rutabaga. So what I do is cut the ends off the root part right here. Cut this off. Then I peel it. And then I boil it and cook it. Rutabaga. My neighbor took me to this place here. I don't know where everything at here, where I live, and they have a like a little Italian market They had like produce with this type of stuff in it. And she took me to a place where they sell frozen rabbit. And like where I'm from, we cook rabbit and rutabaga. People cook that down there in Florida. When I was a kid, I did not like rutabaga. Man, we got rutabaga, man, I don't want that. Can that fit in there? No. I didn't know there was a difference between storage bags and freezer bags. I told the neighbor, she was like, I gotta get some freezer bags. I said, I got some. And she came and looked, she said, these storage bags, not freezer bags. I'm like, oh, it's a difference? Oh, shoot, see? That's why it's good to have a good wife, man, that can take care of you. You know what I mean? I'm trying to speak for us men. I'm speaking for us men, women. Like, for real. Like me, I can use a good wife, but boy, she gotta know what I know. Like, for real. And I already kind of, like, got something going on spiritually. If you watch my stuff, you'll see me on here talking about it. That's my garbage disposal. That's why I was sticking that in the trash. I mean the sink. But it got a little age on it. You know what? We're gonna put this grease in this bowl because I need the other container. Yeah, I like to get it all to the last drop, but I don't have time for that. I gotta go, man. I still got some things to do here at home, like take a shower. I should have went and did my laundry, but I needed to cook. That's more important, cause I need to do laundry. Actually, I really need to go shopping and get some more work, more pants. Now, that's the only thing about this thing, you can't flip really good the pan without making a mess. Hang on a minute. Texting me, do I, what? This guy could have asked me this stuff yesterday. Like, you just want to aggravate people, man. Like that's aggravating. Like, I'm like, I don't have a day off. Like now, you know what I mean? It's a half a day off. I still gotta work. Nobody wanna leave in the afternoon. I didn't get a chance to take care of nothing at home like I needed to. I needed to do my laundry and all that stuff. Go grocery shopping. And I couldn't do none of that because, you know what I mean, like the truck broke down. And then you want me to leave early in the morning. No, I just got my sleep today. Get that. And see, this would be frustrating because I can't get my dental done because I'm jumping jobs and people want to play, man. Like, this is aggravating, man. Like, then, you know what I mean? Like, your health is on the line and people don't respect it. You know what I mean? And so when you get disrespectful with them, there's something wrong, like you're doing something wrong. But hell no, man, don't play with me. You got time for that. Don't like that, man. You know, then you gotta be like that. You be dead serious, like, bro, man, let me get away from around you, cause like, you make somebody take it there with you, bro. Like, I don't like that. Then, cause when you black, that's what they do to you, man. Everybody. That shit be hard out here, man. Being a melanated American black being, a melanated American being, hell yeah, that's what you shit. Cause everybody thinks you just like the rest of the other, you know, guys in the black community. Even the women do the same thing to us black guys too. They think that you being nice to them, you might hold the door for them or something, or be nice to them, or come off nice. They think that, you know what I'm saying, like, you gonna try to talk to them or something. Like, man, I'm just being nice. I do this with anybody. I don't care who you is. Yeah, you can be a gay guy. You can be a gay guy and be nice too. That don't mean I like you. I'm not looking at you and I don't like guys. I'm not gay. If I was, like, I'd be, what's wrong with me not just being myself? I'll be that, but that's not me. I don't like men. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then so like, it's not like I'm trying to do being that way to get the phone number or slide. I'm trying to way to slide in. Even though if I'm thinking like, damn, she's really pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I got my eye on a couple women, but I've been kind of dealing with them. And then like one was kind of like, you know, hey, come back and see me. Make sure you come back and see me. You know, so she left the door open. Like, I'm like, okay. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Hey, make sure you come back and see me. So what does that mean? Okay, she's kind of interested. So I'm kind of, okay, well, like, I wasn't looking at it like that. I thought she was, like, really nice, you know what I'm saying, really focused by doing her job in the place I go to where she works. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, I was more like, dang, she's younger than me, you know what I mean? That's the only thing, like, you know what I mean? So I was looking at that, I'm like, I don't know, man, like, you know, in another 20 years, I'll be 70. I don't need to be with a woman. She just getting to 50 my age when I'm 70. That wouldn't be fair to her. You know what I mean? So I can't date a young woman. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say I couldn't, but yeah, I mean the right one. You know, the woman she could be in her 60s. Like yeah, she's nice. Yeah. I mean her big thing. You know what I mean? Like. When people say age ain't nothing but a number, that's when you're young. You 18, this guy 27, or this guy 32, and you 18. And you know, it's like, but when you get like my age, yeah, age is more than just a number. It's bigger than just a number. Then I got this to cook my steaks in. Got a nice little crust on my potatoes. Put the lid back on because I need them to soften up. Season my steaks. Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, you know, so like and it's just that way because it's only respectable. You know what I mean? Like, and then like you know, but with me, I don't know, man. It's like, and spiritually, it's like I already got a woman that's watching me spiritually. I don't know how she doing it, but boy, she doing it. I'm telling you. And like I know, like she be watching. If she not, like, well, she changed her mind on me. So now, you know what I mean? Like, so this thing's just more than, like, with me, it's more than just being physical. You know, in like in my physical reality, like I'm different, and I'm allowed to speak about these things. Cause one thing about, like, you know, secret societies, Masons, and all that, they want to keep all this stuff a secret. They don't want us to know all these things. Who want to be around somebody like, don't tell nobody, but this and that? Like, man, I don't want to be around that. Nah, hey, what you say, bro? Hey, man, be quiet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, hell nah. Why you need to let everybody else know? Why not? Like with me, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, God got things, you know what I'm saying, that's just me and him working on personally, you know, so um I just do that. But then by the time I start working on it and you know what I mean, and start doing things, people don't know about it anyway. So it's not like it's gonna be like a big secret, like anyway, but I have works, you know what I mean? And it's not just that I'm keeping it a secret. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like some things you just don't want to share with people at certain moments in time, you know what I'm saying, because you like, it may change, you know what I'm saying, so I don't really want to just come out here and start speaking things and showing things too early. Basically, that's all that is. Like the divine, we don't hide nothing from humanity, from nobody. Why we gotta, man, who wanna be around somebody doing that? I don't want to be around nobody doing this. You start doing that around me, I'm like, man, yo, let me get away from around this dude. I don't know what he got going on. Come on. See, this for what? Everybody need each other. What am I serious? What's my serious for? Oh yeah, now it's kind of got hot now. Turn it down. Dang. Man, I know I'm crazy. Ah. Oh, I need to throw that box. Oh, I kept it just in case I was gonna take that back. I can't wait to get my trash cans. There's a certain type of trash can I'm gonna buy, and there's a certain type of trash can that I'm gonna get. I gotta have a car to go get it. I gotta get my apple juice. I need to get my prunes and stuff like that. Like I'm older, so I really have to pay attention to my digestive system. And I've always grown up with heartburn and stuff like that. So water reduced. I like this little thing right here. Hey man, that ginger really do work. I chopped that ginger up. I blew my nose once. Yeah, it really do work. I appreciate that. The person who told me that. I can't remember who it was. See, they didn't say, don't tell them that you use ginger for your sinuses. Didn't nobody shush about that. Make sure you use grease to grease stinking. Don't tell nobody. I'm starting doing that a lot on here, man. I'm feeling that. like spirit, my team, like my pops and my mom, they laughing right now inside of me. Like they actually really literally laughing like, what, you crazy? Like, my pops and my mom's, man, my pop, man, the source, man, he funny. He funny, bro. He really is funny. He hilarious. Like, for real, for real. Show the onions in there. Like women, when they single parents, they gotta do all this stuff, go to work, and then they got 3 or 4 kids running around, teenagers. Tell them to get out of my room. Tell them stop this. Tell them, like all that stuff going on. And I'm like, man, women powerful. Y'all can leave them goddamn women alone, man. Trying to tell you, them women powerful. This is chicken sausage. It looks pretty good. It actually tastes pretty good. I got a little bag in here. I'm putting my trash in, man. I don't need to do that. Mr. Kevin Anthony. There's no one here. I'm still here, Mr. Anthony. An hour later. Boy, I'm still on here for a week straight. I ain't playing. I do that for real. Just to aggravate you. Make you unsubscribe from YouTube. I really will stay on here a whole week straight. Man, I might do that one day. So I'm saying that if I'm telling y'all, I'm warning y'all in advance. Somebody come here and they too bad with it, oh yeah, they gonna get it. I stay here for a day, then they go to 2 days, non-stop. Tater's done. Tater's done. Yeah, like another hour, my neck bones be done. Put my steak in here. Actually, boy, you know what? I actually got food for the whole damn week. Then almost close. So I got food for the next like 3 days. Cause I'm gonna eat some of this. I'm gonna eat some of this for my lunch right now with the potatoes. Eat the steak with potatoes for lunch and dinner. And then hit the road, and then I have some for breakfast and lunch tomorrow with some blueberries. And I gotta finish these blueberries up. I gotta make sure I keep buying me some blueberries when I can find them. That seasoning's pretty good. Me, I'm one of those American marinated beans that like my steak cooked medium. I don't like my steak well done. I mean, I eat anything. I eat your right on if you let me. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta figure out another way. That's why I do eat like this. Alright. Alright. About to make me a blizzard. I really like, when I'm done cooking, I like to sit down and eat after I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to eat and then go sit down and, you know what I'm saying, be cooking and eat, go to sit down and eat. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm almost done cooking these sausage, so I'm making my food right now. My taters. Let's see how my backbone's doing so I can add my rutabaga. We still got a ways to go. Coming up in the nearest future, I have a tripod like everywhere. Cause like when I do something, I do it all the way. Boom. I do. Man, them chicken sausages is really good. Got my paper towel. My paper towel holder right there. Snow. Boom. Let me go set this down. People out there snow sledding. He going down. He going down. There you go. And this how you know it's in the most high. Hold on a second. Let me go get my stand that I had. All right. Oh, I gotta get new plugs. Oh, let me put my pine cone. It's a big ass pine cone, man. I put that right on my windowsill. I use that to hold my what's the name back. Matter of fact. It went down. Yes, sir. So I let everybody look at the snow falling and the kids snow sledding. While I eat, I do need some salt on these potatoes. I don't have any windows on my curtains except for my bedroom and the bathroom. I have one towel up in my bathroom on the bottom, and I have a waving at my neighbors just coming in. What up, girl? She mean. But he's nice though. But yeah, I only have one actual curtain. So my landlord was like, hey, you need to put some curtains up on the window because I don't want nobody to break in. Like I hadn't been to the store to get the curtains. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably hire a professional company that put up blinds to come in and put up a certain type of blinds that I'm looking for. Man, I got a long night. I know I'm just gonna take my damn time. I know that. I know what I'm gonna do is go up here and do my loads up here where I'm going, pick up everything I need to pick up, and then I'm gonna go to where I fuel, have my fuel stop. Man, I'm going to sleep there. I'm getting up driving in the daytime tomorrow. Actually, no. I'm coming right back to the halfway point. So it's gonna give me like 3 hours up. I'm gonna do all those other things. And get some sleep. I gotta at least come halfway back. Man, I'm tired. I worked hard this week. There you go. You're going down. Let's see where he come out at. There you go. Ooh, woo. He been out there doing that for a while. I mean, he constantly is going up and down. Because by the time you slide down, you got to walk all the way back up the steps. All right. So that was actually my dinner. I had pizza this morning for breakfast and lunch. Now, I really wasn't hungry, but I know I need to eat. Gotta get that weight back, man. I dropped down from 185 to 135. When you're looking at my first videos, I'm there, like, yeah, I was like 135. Excuse me. How I knew that? I ended up in jail and got on the scale and laid away, and I was like, what? And my family gonna see him watch me go through this? Yeah, they did that. That's who put me in jail. That's how I knew I was like, my weight was down. And then they was going behind my back trying to get power of attorney over me to put me in a crazy house. And how crazy is that? Like, look where I live. But I'm crazy. I can watch kids snow sled all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, cook me a nice meal, go get on the truck, share my life with YouTube, and I have an interesting life, you know, and good things, you know, and I have good things to share that can help other people. But somebody want to put you in the crazy house because, and it's your own family. It's really jealousy. They did all of that out of jealousy. So I don't fuck with them no more. Like, they did me dirty. And they still, like, they moved from Florida, went to New York, and my buddy was like, yeah, man, they talking about you bad up here. I'm like, what? They went from Florida to New York talking about me. Then I'm like, yeah, you know how people talk, me and him was just catching up on, we hadn't talked in like a few years. And then he was like, then I would talk for like 20 minutes, then he'll say, yeah, man, he's like, bro, he was talking about you real bad. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then he said it for the third time, like 20 minutes later, he was like, yeah, man, it's not good, like things they're saying about you, bro. It's like, it's real bad, really bad. I'm like, is that bad? He's like, yeah, bro. I'm like, well, he's like, bro, listen to me. I'm telling you, it's bad, man. It's real bad. It's real bad, bro. You hear me? You listen to me? It's bad, bro. It's real bad, man. It's bad, bro. He said, I'm telling you, bro, like, I didn't like that shit when they were saying what they were saying. He said, but, I fuck with them people, whatever. He was saying it this way. And it, like, and he was like, but I know you. He said, they don't know you like I know you. Me and him, we, ran around together, like, in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So, like, real true street friends, they know you, like, you know what I'm saying? We know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I know you though. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, it's bad, bro. And I was like, damn, is that bad? He's like, yeah. He was like, yeah, bro, it's bad, man. And I'm like, dang, like what? And then like And then I video chatted with him on Messenger. I'm like, yeah, man, this is my spot, you know what I mean, that I got, blah, blah, blah. He was like, man, that's good, man. He was like, yeah, man, and like now, you know what I mean, like not to show him, like, oh yeah, I done made it, got myself together, but I only needed help. God sent me that way, like I was going through that, like to test other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to test you, but to allow you to see yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Like they should have saw themselves. Like you my mom, you my brother, you my sister. My sister pulled a gun out on me because I told her, like, yeah, I know you was doing witchcraft on me. And it was the truth. Like, why would you pull a gun out if somebody say that to you? Like and address you like, yeah, I know you've been doing witchcraft on me, man. You know what I mean? Like the most high, the divine mother told me all this stuff. And then like she was like, oh well, went out to her truck and got a gun and had it in her pocket. And it was like had her finger on the trigger, like it was gonna try to shoot me, man. And I was like, I don't give like I was gonna push it to it, make it do it, like hurt this girl, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but they was like, no, don't do that. Like, you know what I mean? They like, we see that, you know what I'm saying? So, and bad as I wanted to, like, I called the police and they came out. She laughing at me. Look at him, he's so little, the wind gonna blow him away and all that, laughing. Everybody all out there laughing at me. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there like, they really don't know me. I'm just going through something. I don't care what they think or say. You can sit there and laugh or whatever. The police took her side. He laughing at me too, and I'm like, that shit just pissed me off. That shit don't hurt me. You just making me mad. Cause like, well, I know where I'm going. When I get away from out of this situation, I get in a better situation. Like the divine mother, the most high, my yacht, man, all over you, man. And you gonna do it to yourself bad. You gonna do it to yourself real bad. Then you gonna look around with nobody to blame but your damn self. That's the way we do better when we come from the angelic kingdom. I don't have to do nothing to nobody at this point. I don't have to command my angels, my archangels, and all this other stuff to come at you and things like that. I don't have to do that. They already know what's up. So, and I know what's up. So I just stay the course. And I don't worry about that. And I work through that and like, and now I'm over here. So I was just, you know what I mean, just giving you a brief description of like how my family was. My mom, she jumped on me, scratched me in the face, and put me in jail. They listened to her, locked me up. I got out 2 weeks later. You know who got me out? Most High. When I got out 2 weeks later, he said my real government name was like welcome back. You know what I mean? Like welcome back, Aikiem. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I just cried. Like, like, and I was just thankful. And I thanked him in a way. And then, like, I was hungry and stuff. And then I went to tell him, he was like, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. And he made sure that they cooked for me. But I was kind of worried about eating because my mom was cooking. Like, I hadn't even done nothing to these people, but I fell on hard times. That was it. That was it. And man, they really drove me in the dirt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really, put that knife in my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, really did that. And like a lot of other things like that transpired and happened. And like people say, oh, you made it through it, but you weren't there step by step. You know what I mean? Like second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, week by week, month by month. You wasn't there like that going through it, man. He tired. He came up. He like, man, I got to catch my breath before I slide down. I got to get me a vacuum cleaner. And see it like, things just shift and like get, it's more beautiful things to do and um enjoying your life. Like I'm enjoying this, sitting here watching these kids snow sled. You know, um, and that's so blissful. And I don't have to think about that. You know what I mean? Like what I went through from my first video. I went through a lot. You know what I mean? I went through a lot, man. I went through a lot. When I'm telling you a lot. Oof.
I went through a lot. Like it's taking my time away from me just to come here and speak here on YouTube. I don't want to be here. Like, nah, man, I'm tired. I could have been sleeping, you know what I mean? But I got up and did my driveway and did this, you know what I mean? So that's what I do. That's the snow plow in front of the guy's Jeep Cherokee. This is a motorcycle gang club, a motorcycle club, a little house next to this building. So yeah, yeah, that was rough, man. You know, like going through that. You know, and now I'm over here, but so that was like, and I just showed my buddy like, yeah, man, you know, like look how God be moving. And I told him, I'm like, man, the mother God, she found it, she made this, opened this place up for me. She did that. She did this, man, like for real. I know it. And how I know because the back and my, you know, and the Father God, like how I know the difference that is the two because of where I live. And then the basketball court across the street, like I don't have to worry about going to find a court. Pops are like, there go your court right there. You know what I mean? And I got a project that I want to be working on in my garage, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But I set that intention out there. So once I start doing it, I can set it up like a real business. So um, I can make it bigger. And that's something like on the board later. You know what I mean? Maybe a year or two, I can work on my project because now I'm going to start filling up my garage with other stuff. So things be changing. Like I wanted to go one way, like I want to do the produce company. That's definitely coming. That's definitely coming. My I'm gonna be doing my produce company. It's my biggest thing. Like that's my passion right there. Really, it's restaurant. Like you know, I had a process where I can build 50 restaurants in 10 years, and I built that. I worked on. Had that process. I built that. I laid down that blueprint like um, it was 2014. I laid down that blueprint, and I had been trying it. I started a restaurant. I didn't finish. You know, I didn't. It didn't grow like I wanted it to, because I didn't have the support that I needed. You know, it was like fake support. And a lot of other things was in the way. So um, that was one of my first blueprints I laid down. You know, trying to build 50 restaurants within 10 years. And then when I was awakened, well, and then it went to the produce. I bumped into that on, mistakenly. Um, I had um, took a load of watermelons to a place and they rejected 6 bins, and then I had to get them off the truck. So I found somebody to sell them to for $900. So I was like, damn, that was easy. And they wanted them, and then the other people was calling me around the corner like, hey man, what else can you get? Like the regular workers that work there, you know what I mean? Like Spanish people, they was wanting to know like, can you get into produce? So I'm like, yeah. They was like, man, what's your number? And I know a lot. I know a lot about the produce business. Like I've been doing that all my life, basically. So that's why that's my baby, because it helps people, and it's a very lucrative business. It's like big business, produce. Like you know what I mean? Because people gotta have produce. If you know how to get it and be consistent with it, you always gonna stay in business. I'm always gonna be in business. Once I build it and start getting, let's say 50 people to deal with, then it grow from there. It'll never get under 50 people. You know what I mean? Like I can put people in places that can run the company. I can turn my back, and all I got to do is just keep, collect, working with the farmers. That's what that's my goal. That's what I aim for on that blueprint there. You know what I mean? So to work close with the farmers and the buyers. You know what I mean? So everybody else in between, you know what I mean? I can work with other people, and they can use this process to help communities, not for me to just make $100 million and say I'm a multi-millionaire. Yeah, I'm a multi-millionaire. Okay, how did you create that? Oh, I got my trucking business. I got 5 trucks. I got 10 trucks. Okay, you created a trucking business. Okay, you just gonna stay like that, like because eventually those 10 trucks gonna get older. You're gonna need new equipment. So what's your process on that? Because you still have to create another stream of income other than just trucking, so you can have new equipment all the time. Oh, that's it. I just buy new trucks. Yeah. See, he gonna stay right there, but I need him right there though, cause I need him to stay like that, because he can just keep hauling my produce for me. That's all he want to do is trucks. So that's good. So I got you. You know what I mean? Yeah. And and then I have, you know, my um, driver recruiting company that I'm working on now. But now I'm going to change driving companies like next week, so I got to get used to that. So that's going to take me maybe 2 or 3 weeks to adjust to that. Now it's delaying me on launching um, my driver recruiting company and um, my lumper service company. And the lumper service company is really easy. It's not even hard at all. You're gonna see me laying it down. Recruiting is gonna take a little time, but it don't even cost a lot of money. Neither one of these companies not gonna even cost me over $500 to start them. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do. But like the produce company is now that one gonna it don't it it don't even take me. It's gonna probably take me like maybe altogether. Uh, I can do it less than 1,000. Start my produce company for less than $1,000. I mean, starting it. You know what I mean? Like, no, let's say literally with buying the load, like setting it up as a company, it would cost me less than 1,000. But like to now, when I buy my first load and like find my first customer, like they agree for my first contract, like you know what I mean. Now that's when I got to spend money into it. But to set it up, to you know what I mean, buy and sell, it's gonna cost me under $1,000, man. And I don't have to advertise that on there. Like, oh, you can start this business for under $1,000. You can, man. Like I can the lumber service business is not even gonna cost me 500. Not even half of that. Probably it may cost me $250 to launch that. That's it. It's just I have to, you know what I mean, do my due diligence and do the work. I have other ways I have to do to make contacts, make connections, you know what I mean, to network with people. And that's you know what I mean, that's the hard part of the job is finding the jobs to finding the companies to restack the pallets that's been shifted on their trailers. So, like I can do that. So I have a blueprint on all of these things. But I just have to have the space to lay them down. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, so I've been here 2 hours and 46 minutes. Gotta get ready to get out of here. I got a 3-hour drive to my first spot and then take care of stuff there at my first spot. I'll be there maybe 30 minutes and then I go to another spot. I'll be there like 30 minutes and then go to another spot and I'll be there like 30 minutes. And then I drive back, then I have like a 4-hour drive. So I got like a 10-hour shift. So if I start at 6 p.m., that means I could go to 2 in the morning before I'm done. So, boom, I'm out.